The Hampster Dance or Hampsterdance is a song by Hampton the Hampster. It was released in July 2000, as a single. It was produced by the Boomtang Boys, recreating the Roger Miller hook and adding additional rap-style lyrics. The single, whose commercially released version featured a sound-alike sample, along with a number of other short voice samples from classic B-movies forming an abstract vocal line in lieu of a regular lyric, peaked at number 4 on the Christmas 1999 UK singles chart. In 2005, CNET named the Hampster Dance the #1 web fad. It is one of the earliest examples of an internet meme. Created by Canadian art student Ida Larcart for a GeoCities page, the dance features rows of animated hamsters and other rodents dancing in various ways to a sped-up sample from the song Whistle Stop by Roger Miller. Background: Canadian art student Ida Larcart from Nanaimo, British Columbia, who was competing with her best friend and sister to see who could generate the most traffic, designed the Hampster Dance in August 1998 as homage to her pet hamster, named Hampton Hampster. Using 4 simple animated GIFs of hamsters and other rodents, repeated dozens of times each, and a loop of background music embedded in the HTML, at the time a fairly new browser feature, she named the site Hampton's Hamster House and had Hampton declare his intent to become a web star. Initially, the website consisted of a single page with 4 hamsters and other rodents, later redesigned and dubbed Hampton, Dixie, Haddo, and Fuzzy. Over the next few years, alternate versions of the Hampsterdance appeared, such as for birthdays, where the hamsters are slightly modified to hold presents. The clip, a 9-second loop WAV file, was taken from a sped-up recording of Roger Miller's Whistle Stop, a song written for the 1973 Disney animated feature film Robin Hood. Until January 1999, only 800 visits were recorded, but without warning, the number jumped to 15,000 per day. The website spread by email, early blogs, and bumper stickers, and was eventually even featured in a television commercial for internet service provider Earthlink. It became a common office prank to set a co-worker's browser homepage to the website, which led to televised news reports furthering popularity to an international level. The continued popularity of the site led Larcart to a professional redesign, and the addition of an online store for T-shirts and CDs of hamster music. Larcart failed to register the Hampsterdance name, and for some time the Hampsterdance.com domain was owned by humor business Nutty Sites. Initially, Hampsterdance.com was used, and later Hampsterdance2.com. Fans of the site created variations on the original dance, using politicians such as Dan Quayle and Cynthia McKinney as well as household objects such as Pez dispensers and lung X-rays. Notably, the song was featured in rapper Ice Cube's 2005 family comedy film Are We There Yet? In addition to this, it was also used in the theatrical trailer and several TV spots. Charts and sales: in Canada, the official Hampster Dance song was released as a single, featuring a trance music backing. The video was declared worst or cheesiest video of the year by Much Music in the 1-hour special from Edge 2001. The song reached number 1 on the Canadian singles chart while peaking at number 32 on the RPM charts. In Australia, the Hampster Dance song was also released in 2001, credited to Hampton the Hampster. The song reached number 5 on the ARIA singles chart and spun off follow-up releases and videos, such as Thank God I'm a Country Boy, and Hampster Party. It also reached number 70 on the US Hot Country Songs charts. Peak positions equals. References. External links: original GeoCities version at the Wayback Machine, Hamster dancing into other venues.